Good morning. It's Saturday, our second day away from home. First day actually out properly in the bush. And I promised you yesterday that I'd tell you where the patrol is. I was going to do it yesterday, but I was too knackered and exhausted by the end of the day. I just wanted to try and chill out by the fire. I haven't properly got there yet, to be honest. I find this a lot when I go out camping or on a holiday. It just takes me a couple of days to unwind from the stresses of life at home. I actually got a bit of a stress headache this morning because every time I woke up, my jaw was clenched. So I need to relax a little. But anyway, the patrol is not with us. We're in Rhiannon's, I think it's a 2014 Isuzu MUX. This is a great little car. It's not really set up for this sort of touring stuff yet. She just whacked a UHF in it on Thursday. It's got all-terrain tyres, so at least we've got good tyres out here this time. And it's pretty good on fuel, so it's got a tank of about 70 litres, but on the highway it's doing between 7 and 8 litres per 100. Back to the patrol. I spent thousands of dollars and weeks of hard work getting that car ready for this. Some new tyres went on it. The bushes were all flogged out, so new bushes in the back, and that was a hell of a job. And seized bolts and broke my press trying to get the bushes out. A lot of servicing. I had to service just about everything. Oil leaks needed fixing. And then a week out from this trip, it started doing some funny stuff. It's just all of a sudden going no power and then back on again. And then when I was pulling out of the driveway one day, it did the same thing. Moved out of the driveway and then just stopped and came to an idle. And I stomped the pedal, did nothing, a few more times, and it took off again. So did a little bit of research. I had an engine code pop up which was throttle position sensor. Pulled that all out, did some testing. Yeah, throttle position sensor. So I ordered one. No messing around here, we're only a week out from a trip, so a week and a half. Ordered it online, express post from the east. Australia Post 1 to 2 days for express, but because of coronavirus and the pandemic going on, they say to expect an extra day, maybe 2. 10 days. Still not here. 10 days yesterday when we left. Still in Melbourne. So the patrol is sitting in the driveway, shiny, all new parts, 100% ready to go except for one little module. So that's life. The MUX will make it, no doubt. You just got a few less conveniences with storage. I'll show you around that a bit sometime anyway. For now, time to make some coffee.
Taylor, where are you? Can't see you in that bold shirt of yours.
It's camouflage, mate. You can't see camouflage.
Camouflage. Just like you can't see mental health issues from the outside, right?
Absolutely. You never know what's going on inside. They might have the biggest smile, but they might be hurting inside.
And what's the shirt?
So the shirt is from a brand called Trademark. It's not a plug. They haven't given us anything. We paid for this. Well, I paid for this, you didn't. But yeah, I just really like the cause that they do. It's just a conversation starter because honestly, blokes are shit. We don't talk about anything other than cars. And mental health can affect anyone no matter who you are, what you do, where you are. So it's a good message just to get out there and talk about it.
Have the talk. Don't be afraid to do it, guys. And girls, of course, but you girls, you're a lot better at it than the blokes are. This is what I'm trying to work with the MUX. Boxes. Now I used to do this a lot in my old GU Patrol. Got drawers in the current one. So it wasn't too hard to dig out the old boxes again. The tricky thing is just trying to sort out the packing. You're used to working with drawers, or you're used to working with a vehicle a certain way, and as soon as you switch over to something else, just nothing quite fits the same as it usually would, and you try to sort out accessibility. So today's pack is very different to yesterday's. I'll show you what we've got. I always try and keep the food accessible to the back. So we've got the esky here, that's got 3 bags of ice in it, and that should last, I've had it last 4 days in the summer before, so it should last a while. The blue one here is full of food, and the black one is full of all the sort of food prep, utensils, cooking gear. Got the table here, nice and easy to slide out. Water strapped down in here, and underneath there is all the stuff that we won't really use much. So half a carton of beer, beers are already getting cool in there, tents and stuff. Bedding goes on the top because it's nice and light. And that's kind of how that's working. This is Rouse Lagoon. I've visited this place a few times before, and it's awesome. Oh, trees. There's not a lot of fresh water out here. There's not a lot of water of any sort out here. But for scientific reasons, which I can't be bothered trying to explain here, there's this freshwater lake system called Rouse Lagoon. The water is not the highest I've seen it, but not the lowest either. And the peculiar thing is it's fresh water on the lake, and then a couple of meters below the lake bed it's salt water. It was obviously an important source of water for gold mining, and when gold mining was in full swing and people actually lived out in these remote places, they used to come down here for their holidays. Behind me in the middle of the lake there's actually an old boiler, because they used to pump the water out of the lake off to the mines. You can only see it when the water's really low, so yeah, I can't see it now. If you want to go back and have a look at a previous video we did about 3 years ago, the title of it is Credo and Rouse, I believe, and yeah, in there you can see the boiler on a piece of drone footage. So we were going to stop here for morning tea, but literally only just had breakfast. So on to the next spot. Just wanted to show everyone this place. Quite nice. Future Alex coming to you again from the land of funny hats, this time supported by babies, bringing you more luck. That is a weird piece of merch, but if you would like a really cool piece of merch, how about the Intense shirt? That's right, we've worked pretty damn hard to bring daily videos from the Goldfields adventure, and one of the best ways you can support that is to pop over to intenseoffroad.com/shop and buy yourself a shirt. Got a few sizes there in stock. Hopefully we'll see you rocking some tight threads very soon. This pile of rubbish that you see, or rubble, is former town of Davyhurst. It was gazetted in 1901 after they found a bucket load of gold here, which is the case with every ruin you find. What else? Yeah, as you can see, all that's left is stacks of bricks and little old artifacts. They probably pulled it down and moved the town to somewhere else, because when it came to supplies, you know, it wasn't so easy to just make bricks out here. So once a town wasn't producing gold anymore, they'd pull it all down and make new buildings. Go, let's see if I can do this. God, yes, caught the chook.
You wouldn't want to be just bashing through here.
Whoa.
Look, there's a boiler at the bottom, or something.
What do you reckon it was?
Of the main water supply, I reckon.
Like underground tank?
Yeah, underground tank. Wow. Look at the old, it's an old sort of tin bucket.
Yeah. Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Very. What do you reckon? It's got to be like an old boiler or something.
What's for lunch, Jake?
Spam sandwich.
A cold spam?
Well, yeah.
Oh man. I always like to roast my spam on a stick at least.
Burger, heavy on the onions?
Oh, yes, beautiful. Thanks, mate. What's going on in there at the kitchen? You keeping the flies out?
Yeah.
Jaffles.
Chocolate?
Chocolate?
And over here, I've got a little twig fire going. Short and hot, just burn through nice and quick. I like making a little lunchtime campfire. It'll only burn for half an hour or so and feed it with twigs. I'm going to do jaffles on that. This is day one of Tour de Jaffle. We're having jaffles for lunch every single day. And I'll tell you what's in it when I crack open that beautiful golden crusty jaffle in the jaffle maker.
Sandicate's horrible. All flies.
It is.
Oh.
Nice bay though. Nice bay.
So, it is a bean stew. Kidney beans and tinned tomatoes, a bit of spinach in it. Last night's dinner.
This ain't dinner, this is paint thinner.
That's alright. Not too hot. Burned it a little bit on the top, but 6 days of jaffles, I'm going to nail these things. Yep. It's as good as last night's dinner, but between bread. Let's go explore this rock. Ullaring Rock we're at. Bit of a story behind this place, so we'll tell you that. Do you know the story of Ullaring Rock?
No, I don't.
Do you want to know the story?
Go on then.
Do you want to know the story? I'm going to take that as a yes. So, this Australian explorer called Ernest Giles was doing a cross Australia expedition coming from somewhere in South Australia, and his final destination was Perth. And yeah, someone in his crew spotted this rock across the horizon and they decided to make camp here one night. It was the 15th of October, I think it was October, but I remember the year, it was 1875. I found a nice little soak at the bottom of the rock. On the 16th, the very next day, he says they came under attack from no less than 100 Aborigines.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
He reckons they sent spies. So they camped up at the rock, and he says they sent some unassuming local tribe members around that seemed friendly enough, and they even sent a pretty young lady around. Maybe to try and settle them a bit. But yeah, they reckon an army of 100 fully painted and feathered warriors showed up. And he also says that they managed to drive them off. I don't quite understand how that works. 100, a tribe of 100, and an exploration party couldn't be more than 20, I wouldn't think. But he says he drove them off. Who knows why they attacked? Well, you know, I could formulate some ideas. A water source is a pretty hard thing to come by out here, especially a permanent soak. So, guess they were defending their water source, and maybe they've heard of what these European settlers do to their water sources, which was, well, the Aboriginal tribes, they would come through and they'd use it just for drinking and they'd look after it, whereas the settlers would probably bring droves of horses and camels through and plunder and destroy them, I would say. So there you go, that's my speculation on it, and that's the story of Ullaring Rock.
I'm not guaranteeing this is going to work, but
Lake Ballard. What a magical spot, hey? Made it just before dark. It's magic hour for the light. Imagine waking up with this for a view. Dead ass. Aside from the lack of water, it's just a salt lake. It's an amazing spot. It's pretty busy actually. There's a lot of people around. That's okay. We've got plenty of space here. And look, I've only had 3 other people's drones hovering over my camp at any one given time, so sarcastically saying, I can live with that. I'll tell you a bit about the lake. I've got a few stories to share with you tomorrow. But the evening's coming on. Getting some firewood. Jake and Taylor have gone to sort that. I'm hungry. Mark's setting up some dinner. Rhiannon's dropping all the water out the side of the car. What are you treating us to here tonight, Mark?
well, it's roast pork with a little bit of crackling. Actually, the crackling didn't turn out too bad. And roast lamb. Just a couple of hours in the cooker
Nice.
here. Beautiful. Do I have a volunteer to sample it? Yeah, someone's sitting down.
No one wants to try your wares.
I'll try you, mate. Tell you what, it's.
Come sample my wares.
I'm very, very happy with it. Delicious.
And this is done in the cob cooker.
It is, yeah.
You don't get roasts ready this quick at home.
Oh, it's very juicy. Yeah, it's good.
You don't see too many people use the cob cooker, but it's the second time I've eaten something you cooked out of it.
Yeah.
It's done
Seems
all right.
to work all right.
Yeah.
Couple of hours.
It's quite set and forget.
It is. It does tend to cook it quite hot, but if you've got a big, cut of meat, it pretty much works.
It's magic.
You like it? Yeah, it's tender enough, it's moist enough for sure.
Golden taters.
Yeah.
So here is the end of day 2, and it was pretty good. I can't really remember where it started, but we're going to go around and talk about our favourite bits of the day. So let's start with you, Mark.
Oh,
What was yours?
wow, puts me under the pump. Well, I must say, maybe driving down to the bottom of Cheeky Mine,
Yeah, cheeky mind visit.
Cheeky Mine, and having a swim in the lake that we found down there. That was pretty damn cool.
That was pretty good.
It was, that was probably the highlight of my day. Driving down there for one thing, and then actually having to
Good highlight.
have a swim as well was pretty cool.
I knew you'd found a path because you walked off slowly just to check it out, and you came marching back. He's found a
I
way.
saw
and
my
he's getting in
destination.
there.
Yeah, that was good.
What about you, Rhiannon?
Mine's really simple. It's actually the sighting of the reddest kangaroo I've ever seen in
That
my
was so
entire
red.
life. So red.
That was at a different mine.
Yeah, we had a cheeky pullover that nobody else had.
Yeah, we had a cheeky pull and saw the reddest kangaroo
Yeah.
ever. It was almost purple.
So red.
Yeah, that's a cool highlight. Mine's like an extension of Mark's. Mine was seeing Gollum climb out of the water.
I'm not sure if it's hot or cold.
You look like Gollum.
Yes, it does. You're not the first person to tell me that.
So juicy, sweet, so good to eat.
Yeah,
that
Jake
was
had
great.
his dip. He's wearing skin-coloured undies, so it's like he's not wearing anything.
Yeah.
It was good.
Wore those for Tarzan, so that's why they're skin coloured.
So what was yours, Jake?
Mine was finding out the story at Ullaring.
Oh yeah.
And the soak well they dug there, and the confrontation that they had with the indigenous mob there, and the story, just the words that are written on the plaque give you an idea of what must have unfolded, where they were saying, hey, this water can only sustain so many. This is our people and that's our water.
Yeah, that was pretty cool because it sort of let your imagination play a little bit with what might have happened.
Yeah, that was my highlight today.
All right, Steve.
Well, really the drive. Following the vehicles, and as the sun was starting to come down, it just straight through the,
Coming through the trees.
dust cloud,
The dust,
and then go off into the trees. It's like some sort of half aerial.
Yeah, right in that last hour of the day there, coming into camp.
How was the camper van travelling on those roads today?
No problem.
And I mean, the roads were pretty good condition.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got a rather specific question about that.
Yeah.
You're sitting quite high up in the van.
Yeah.
Does the dust sort of go under you? Do you see above the dust? Like
Yeah.
That's a different world.
But nobody behind me, see, because it's just a big barn door.
Yeah.
Must be like flying above clouds.
Yes. What about you, Taylor?
Probably rocking in here. I've never been to Lake Bard, and it's an amazing sight. Just a hill out, I think exactly
Right
there.
behind us.
It's something else. There's nothing else, and also the drive with the trailer. Just seeing that how good it's going.
Yeah. And how broken it isn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got to admit there is coming around through those bushes here. I did get a bit of that special feeling.
Yeah,
It's like seeing the salt lake with the hill.
It's
over
something
it.
else. It's something you really got to experience for yourself.
Yeah. And how about you, Pete?
Rocking into Rules Lagoon down there.
Yep.
It was, and we spotted that eagle that was cruising around, and we thought, wow, that's a big eagle. That really was there last September, and we saw swans on there, And this year I've seen a massive eagle. It was great. Yeah, really appreciated that.
Awesome. Pretty good day all around.
Magic.
It didn't really feel like one day, did it?
No,
Not as good.
actually,
It
Feels
went
like we've
really
just done-
quick.
It's like we've just done 2 days in one.
and
It wasn't rushed though, was it?
Yeah,
It was
we
quite a good pace.
Yeah.
we were just moseying along. We were taking our time, and I think taking your time, well, you see more, so it does feel like you've seen more than a day's worth. Because I mean, we've all done that really long distance travel where you just smash 800 k's in a day at 110.
Yeah, you don't see anything that way.
No.
We helped the lizard off the road.
We did.
Yes.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, because we
Yeah,
drove
shingle
past
it.
it first, you stopped to move it.
So you had a cheeky stop. You guys had a cheeky stop.
Yeah.
But tomorrow it's your turn.
Yeah, let's come
There's
up the
something
rear
about
as well.
these cheeky stops that
Yeah.
seem to be bringing up some good memories.
You might have to lead the convoy tomorrow.
Could I? Would you let me?
Yeah.
Just do heaps of cheeky. We're not going anywhere tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a bit sneaky.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere tomorrow, so you won't be seeing any vehicle action, but doesn't mean you won't be seeing any video.
This place is art.
We might get some more
Wait, doesn't-
firewood.
Yeah,
We're gonna
with a
go
firewood run.
see a
Yeah, definitely.
proposal spot too, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top of the hill. Someone got proposed to up on the rock.
So was that legit? That's what it looked like.
It was. I had the
Yeah.
binoculars on it.
Yeah.
Being the old perv I am.
Yeah, so we'll be doing a lot of walking around, and we've got a big 5-litre mulled wine to cook up, and Jake's dip bonanza. So,
No, that's right.
so yeah, you'll have all of that to look forward to tomorrow and see.